Okay guys, so check out this position, right? Again, a few pointers, a few tips to help make it work nicely. He steps up on his leg to punch. Hopefully I'm already in stage one, right? And then he sees, because stage one, put your knee back down a second, please. He sees that stage one is being held so nicely that he needs to create a little extra leverage. So he steps up, fine. This is the beginning of my setup, right? I know that I open the guard, rest the weight on the leg, move myself out, and if I can't reach because I can't make the circle, I move myself again until I can come underneath and make the hook. Beautiful, right? From here we know vital detail is the pummeling under, This serves more than one purpose, right? Let's also, just before we go into that, let's also mention that the leg chops here, and in stage one I'm going to be holding the arm, but it helps you, if the camera's here, yeah, it's already there. Nice, thanks, Charlie. Charlie's like 10 steps ahead all the time, you know? That's why he's so good at jiu-jitsu. So,
Good job, Charlie.
I want to make a fist maybe, and even just stuff my arm inside, right? To really make sure that he can't retract the arm. If I hold here, maybe he can still move from the elbow down, and he can swim over, or he can just even move his arm like this, right, back and forth on the mat, right, and put out some type of base. I want to make sure that he can't raise his elbow high enough to twist or swim the arm out. So how do I do that? I'm going to come over the arm, right? He would be leaning over me and trying to punch, right? I'm going to swim over and then actually just stuff everything underneath him and really lock the arm down tightly here. There's no base anymore. There's no base anymore, right? This element now, let's talk about this hook, the underhook here. It's a critical element because if I'm just holding the head and I'm trying to chop here and lift the leg, he may be smart enough to just put the leg back down, right? Of course, that's going to eliminate the sweep in many instances, and the hook not only lifts him, but it keeps him from putting the leg back down, right? I let him levitate on my leg. I need a little help, though, and the help comes from this hook. And look at the direction. The direction is not this way first. The direction is up, right, over me. It's the same principle I use when I do the Upa escape, and I transfer all of the weight from my hips directly over my head first, then I turn. Then I turn. This hook not only keeps his weight forward, but it also keeps him from going back. He doesn't like it when too much weight comes over because he feels tippable now. What he wants is to take himself back, reestablish the base on his foot that he posted, and start to punch again. That's his goal. He doesn't like losing his balance. Once I take this underhook here, pummel, and then start to stretch him over the head, I hold it here, and I don't let him go back. Right? We're close enough that he can't regain his balance. And at this point, it's easy for me to just drop the outside leg, and as I stretch, I chop, and I lift, and all three combine to make this, right, happen. My hands are out right away. 1, 2. Chest to chest. Hips heavy. Knees barely touching the ground. Okay? One more time. Pay attention now to these details and understand why they exist. Start in stage one, right? When he sits up for a little more leverage, I go with him, I open the guard, hang the weight, circle. Look, there I'm stuck, so I need to hang the weight and hip again. And now circle. There is my thigh hook, right? Wrap this arm tight, all the way under the armpit. Shoot the underhook in, drop the outside leg, lift, stretch, and chop. Boom. Solid mount coverage. Okay? Remember the underhook. Remember to stretch. Remember to hip out enough if you need to. Remember to wrap the arm all the way. We're good? Okay.